Tell me when you get out of there. I got a leak. Loki. She's coming out in a bit. Well, that probably got on the stream, but I don't freaking care. Oh well. Gee, where have I seen you from? I have no freaking clue. You're a new person to the stream, I suppose. Alright, let me go back and change this again for the whatchamacallit. The sound and the stuff with the voice and all that shit. No. Dadgummit. Alright, we got that. Got this. Back to this. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry it took me a bit for me to actually get back in here again because of the fact that I, for some reason, I think I ended up changing my YouTube and Gmail password over 30 days ago and forgot to write it down, so I had to change it again. So that's why it took me a little longer to get back in.
You tricked me.
I finally wrote it down.
My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
I got some voices going on inside my head. I hear voices inside my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me. I can't go off in the water because I'll probably burn. I don't know why I'm running that way.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
That would be that way, okay. Regardless, though, unlocking the doors. Unlocking the doors. Wait a minute, have I been... See, that's another thing right there, man. They don't even show you where you're at in the bottom of the map. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, you can faintly see some stuff down there. Okay, faintly. Why in the heck can't I see it just as clearly as I can with the rest of the map? Why don't you actually go and create the other areas that are outside of the overworld map, inside the inner world map, dole this out, and make this clear as day where I can see it? Jeez, who would have ever thought that would have ever been a thing? Tinky Winky Binky Binky Boo. Let me eat the rat.
Thirst for blood.
This is going to be a boss fight. You can already tell it's going to be a boss fight. Yeah. She keeps vomiting in the thingy. I think she needs some Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, I'm sick.
Her diseased titty is hanging out of her dress.
Please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Well, that's fun.
Nobody ever helped.
Oh, good God, I knew I should have stayed farther away. What the hell? Oh, God, have mercy. I knew it was too easy. What the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, I have no more bullets. Oh, she does attack by the... No, 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 no.
Give me more. They are so yummy, so tasty.
Transform. That did not help very much. God dang it.
I will reap the leaves your mother abundant behind. Let the girl.
Son of a bitch. Yay, got me a trophy.
Do you think your child will defeat me, my child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Until the next time. She goes back into the sewer, where she goes to sleep.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is
What are you doing here? This is where I live, stupid.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I did the zoomy zooms. I farted up there.
I thought you'd been slaughtered with all the other sewer scouts.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool
Hi.
rejected you, did he not?
Hello.
About 200 years ago.
How's it going?
Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
What time is it?
London has been cleansed.
Oh, we're going on a new chapter,
This
I guess.
catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now.
For
My
now.
craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but
You
there's
just
a
said that.
simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Ooh, it's the castle. Am I gonna get to go into the castle? Is this where King Arthur ended up having his round table? We don't know how to put glasses on cars yet, except for the front. We don't want bugs in our teethies.
Well,
Whoa, those
This
graphics
is
over
it.
there are getting kind of crazy.
Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
And I can't believe we're actually going to a part of the game that has a frickin' daytime segment. I was just talking about in the previous stream about this. when I was streaming on Pixel Gamer Girl channel. You guys can go check that out for all the whole 2 people that end up watching these streams. But I can't believe we actually have a daytime segment. Everything has been so dark and gloomy. I'm wondering if he's going to end up burning from the sun. I'm going to walk slowly through this environment because it looks purty. It's purty. Finally got some color on us. Well, I thought it was pretty. And now it's the Lord
Not
of
all
Blood.
vampires are darkness bound.
That's true.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
So I did all that in one night?
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came.
Blech.
The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me.
There's daywalkers.
Soon I will rejoin
That's
my
true.
queen in her endless sleep. It is over.
Just like that movie Daywalkers. I got that on Blu-ray. Or maybe it's DVD, I can't remember. That was a good vampire flick.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
Horny vampire man.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become
Usually
professors,
for a vampire to be a daywalker they have to be quite old, I believe.
disaster hath been cast upon this.
Now that would make sense. They're more used to the sun. I've been burnt enough times, I know how to develop an immunity.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
So our beloved mother will just go
The
back
Red
to
Queen.
sleep, now that
In
enough
Resident
people
Evil?
have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And what are you to her? Her...
She is my mother.
Oh.
My dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
Oh, no kidding, y'all are like really ancient, I do believe.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant Ghostly Queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Oh my. This is not over.
This is not over.
I just said that.
I am here to find...
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last.
I think if your sire is a daywalker you might have that ability to appoint as well. Again, don't quote me.
Untainted
Well, that
one
one makes
from
sense.
The greatest vampire knight.
You would have been gaining their abilities.
I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve
Or from their
this
blood.
artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire?
In their leader, you now have a spy behind enemy lines. By guiding your progeny, you may yet protect your immortal friends for some time to come.
That is if you dare.
What will become of the
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
Sometimes I can't tell if something is a colon or
I'm
a
not
period.
afraid.
Do you truly think they are really scholars?
I mean a comma, not a colon. Not apostrophe, a
wielded faith,
comma, whatever.
cast a dragon into the abyss.
That is just a legend.
Am I not a legend? Are you?
Don't come joy, I'll buy what I want.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
I'm the Riddler, never.
Spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Well, piss on you.
Tell me about William Marshall.
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawn of this generation.
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what...
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Is he here? Is William...
Have I not already answered?
Well, whatever, old man.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood.
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed.
King Arthur was a vampire.
And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
He was sucking the blood out of the Lady of the Lake. Well, she was made of water, though, I think, so maybe not.
Who are your sons? Why?
You are my son. As it...
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
This is madness.
Madness.
How many?
This is Sparta.
Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
Nathan Drake.
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Okay, you and your little fat roll neck.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Hello, Ravenous.
Hey, how's it going? How far art thou? If I even said that the right way.
Hey, VG.
I cannot
I'm
enter.
good, thanks.
The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a
Yo,
way to
WAZOO,
sneak
do
in.
you remember me? Hello, Lyrical.
Oh, hang on 1 second as I pull up the chat. Popeye's Chicken, yeah, man. Yeah, I remember you. How can I ever forget your name?
Hi, Popeye. Remember I was in your Batman stream.
Yep, I sure do.
LOL.
It's locked, all right.
Sup, Lyric.
There's another channel you need to check out, Popeye, is Lyrical Moonraven, and of course we have Pixel Gamer Girls in here too, and also Vault Girl as well. Those are channels that you need to check out. Or if you want to check out. I shouldn't say need. It's like, oh my god, you gotta do it, or you're gonna die! Why can't I get up in that way? It's like I can clearly warp or darkness
Hello,
fart my
Popeyes.
way up there.
Okay, I gotcha.
Popeyes. Stupid voice thingy. Hello, Popeyes.
I will check them out.
Peachy. Yeah, I just streamed on Pixel Gamer Girls channel earlier because they're doing the 31 Days of Halloween. I was streaming this stuff, so did it for about an hour if you want to go check that out, even though it's archived now. Kind of don't want to run through this area too much because it's the first area where we actually have some daylight.
I love her faux pas, LOL.
Because if I feel like if I run into someplace too fast or too much, that I'm not going to really be able to try to explore too much. Why do I get the strangest feeling like I'm in the near the end of the game? And I probably not. I doubt it. But I've been in London for so long throughout this, and I suddenly end up changing scenery.
You definitely need to follow VG, LOL.
I just came down from up here. No, I didn't. 1534 to 1578. 30 to 78. I'll see what's down here and then go back up there, I reckon. Well, oh, well, I thought I would be able to unlock it from here, but apparently not. That's stupid. That don't make no sense. What about this way? No, that's not a thing. I'm dying! I could go down there. There's a way up here. I love exploring old derelict castles in games. It's always been a thing of mine. Other than, again, I've always wanted to check out old castles overseas too, but I have yet to even go overseas anywhere. I'm getting cornfuzzled now. Where the heck?
Have you eaten any of the main characters, or are you going for the good ending?
Locked. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Well, there was one character that I nursed Dorothy Crane because, I don't know, I kind of felt like she was being a bit of a douche. somewhat, but then again, she was the only nurse there, and that particular area is actually, I think, the worst area of the entire boroughs that went into a critical condition, so that means you're going to have a bunch of scary ne'er-do-wells around there. That's the only one that I can think of that I did. Because I've been playing this off and on over the course of since it's been released. So I can't remember much more than the Man in the Moon about what's what anymore.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth.
So how's everyone doing?
She must be here somewhere.
Peachy Keen. Just doing a little bit of streaming. I need to stop and get a little something to eat. Going into work a little later today. For about 5 hours. Then I'll be home.
It's locked.
Watch some Netflix. Or come
Doing
home.
okay.
Take a shower.
How about you, Popeye?
Oh, now it says it right.
VG, how many endings are there?
Oh god, that freaked me out. The camera shook and I thought that friggin'
3, I
statue
believe.
head was gonna come alive.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep.
I'm doing great, thanks. I'm about to be back in school in 2 Min's online school.
Sweet. Get all the education you can, I reckon. As long as it's not diluted with brainwashing political movements.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Yeah, a whole bunch of dead things I'm probably gonna have to fight.
This castle is falling apart.
Because it's a castle. It's old. Things that are referred to as castles nowadays are referred to as mansions. Oh, that's pretty down there. I guess I gotta go down the hole. Gotta go down the hole. I can't jump out anywhere over there, so I guess I gotta go down here.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Man, I love how this place looks. Locate the unknown area. Good lord. We're gonna spend the whole stream just exploring this castle. You would think y'all would go down there for the crypts. Okay, guys. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's
Have you
tail.
played this one, VG?
Well, not 2 shakes, but maybe about 5,000. I'll be back in a bit. I need to get some food.
No, but I have seen a few playthroughs. I did pick it up since it's free. Dropped a like, fam, much love. I'd love to see you play this sometime.
Awesome, thank you kindly for the drop and the like and the stuff.
Hey,
and the
Loco.
things.
Hello, Loco.
Loco,
What up?
Coco, Loco. You know what? That would be an interesting bit of food that they could come out with. They could come out with a hot chocolate and call it Loco Coco. And, I can only imagine what it would taste like.
I will eventually notch you a window. What is good, Vulture?
Let's see here. I think this food is done.
A spicy cocoa drink.
Yeah, that would make more sense if it was a spicy one.
What up, Lyrical? I'm good, thank you, Loco.
Actually, this already was cooked, but I had to heat it up because I took too long to get to it because I'm a dumbass. Yes, Loki, I see that you see me carrying food.
Thanks, yourself.
Okay, alright, we're back now.
It happens, fam.
Alrighty. What the heck was that? I didn't even press anything and that happened. Ooh, this is some pretty good stuff.
This painting looks suspicious.
It might have a hidden recess on the wall to end up accessing the hidden passageway. Packageway? Yeah, the packageway. I don't want to go upstairs just yet. Kind of want to still see what's what the heck?
Would have to be something like ghost pepper powder instead of cayenne. When I think Loco, I think crazy spicy, but I think it would bow.
I think it would balance out nicely with the cocoa. Okay. Yep, the voice chat didn't pick it all up because it's retarded. Elizabeth Blackwood, 1788. So Vincent Van Gogh was a vampire or something, apparently, from what that was showing me. No, I thought that was a thing to pick up. I guess it wasn't. Wait a minute. It's a thingy.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Onward to find out the thingy with the mechanism for allowing it to hopefully work. I think a Loco Coco could also end up having like a strong mint and dark chocolate taste, maybe, but have a bit of a kick to it, probably. I was doing my impression of a something. Oh, It's a sword and a moon.
Sword and a moon.
I just said that.
Symbols I should look for.
Or maybe more adult with some aged whiskey.
I reckon. I would pass on that personally since I don't drink, but yeah, that would make sense too. The door has been unlocked. And, oh, I came through here earlier. So I'm looking for a sword and a moon. So what is it supposed to be like? Yep, we're probably going to spend some time in here. Sword and the moon. I guess maybe I'll just have my senses on. That might actually assist. The whole entire time. Seeing the world through black and white. If it'll even show it to me in black and white, I don't know that it will.
I don't drink either, but you can get non-alcoholic whiskey. Has all the flavor but none of the buzz.
Really? I never knew that. I know that there's like non-alcoholic drinks, which are, you know, drinking virgins. Virgin versions, say that 5 times fast, of drinks like non-alcoholic margaritas. I actually had margarita ice cream like a few weeks ago. Obviously it didn't have the alcohol in it, but it sure tasted like it from what I had had previously years ago. But I've never been drunk or ever been buzzed or anything like that, but due to peer pressure, I have had some slight alcoholic drinks, which was, I don't know how long ago. Probably was like, good lord, it was probably almost 10 years ago, I think, at the earliest that I could think of. Holy crap. Gosh, time flies by fast. Okay, yeah, we see the shield, but we're looking for the moon and the sword. Okay, so that all should be in here. Okay, there's a sword.
One last switch, and...
I need the moon! Wherefore art thou, moon? I swear, if this is like the hardest one to find, I'm gonna kick a... Never mind, there it is.
Voila.
Open the door! Where is it? Is it in here? Ah, oh.
I just recently found out it was a thing after a question I received looking for a non-alcoholic solution substitute for a hot toddy drink.
Hot toddy? What's a toddy? That sounds like another word for, a baby's chew toy. Well, I'm down here in the catacombs or whatever, however you want to say it. Walkie very slowly, because I don't know what I'm going to come across, and I don't want to jinx myself. I feel like I hear stuff running around, but it could be rats, or it could be pebbles falling, because we're going to have a cave-in. I don't know. I love exploring old areas like this in games. Ancient and wise, with their own sense of mysticism and magic.
It's a spiced hot tea with alcohol in it.
Oh! Spiced hot tea. I guess Vault Girl's gonna have to put out her own cookbook. Like that chick did for Nerdy Nummies.
Drop your sword, Father.
I don't even know what her YouTube channel name is.
abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
It's her!
Blood is approaching.
But it could also be made with apple cider, just depends on the recipe.
Shall I drink it?
That makes sense.
Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
Woman, don't you attack me. You and I have been on good terms, last I remember.
So long, Jonathan?
Well, you see, I kind of got sidetracked by all this crap happening in London, and you want to fight me.
Really? Him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You always had questions, Doctor.
Now that I stand before you both...
Okay, that was weird.
This vault. I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
A few minutes left for what?
Why did you flee?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care
Wasn't
of
that
everything.
precious?
Now it's time for her to shape her
She's a
future.
strong, independent woman. Well, if I say like I'm a strong, independent man, then I'm a
I have destroyed the
chauvinist.
disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long.
Those rats
The
need to
antidote
shut
did
up.
not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him.
my blood.
You feed him.
I do a little bit of Bob Ross in
You
here.
barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him...
After
Painting
he
pretty
saved
little
me from
trees.
the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
He gave you the antidote.
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was
Yo-yo
born
dot yo.
Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1550.
Yo-yo dot yo to you too, sir.
My parents owned a pub in Huddersfield. Are you satisfied?
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an echo for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Like a lady.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan.
I love you.
I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
We try to make it cinematic by just spinning the camera around.
I have so many questions for him.
Go on. But be careful.
Boy, you need to get some sun. Looking a little pale there.
Yes, Sir William.
Yes.
My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day.
I can't zoom past it.
Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
You're gonna bite me.
It's fine, sir.
Exactly. You're gonna try to kill me. Not stupid, you old man.
I found your research on the antidote.
Once I understood
there we go. I can
what
speed
the
through it.
ingredients were. I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Bodhisattva.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile.
King Richard and
It took me many years to locate their hiding place.
The formula.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you...
She was just as poison?
How did you defeat...
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
You also defeated one in 1666.
She was a malicious
Such a year.
who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months.
Pudding Lane. That sounds like a whorehouse. You want some pudding?
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
You could snot all over the place and infect everyone.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires?
What, considering your experience? Please.
They
Tell
are
me what you know.
terrible creatures. I...
Seen it fun.
Where did you encounter...
Sorry, I
such
did that.
creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a kilt.
I have never seen such a creature.
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires.
So we're not vampires? All this stuff that I've been experiencing so far? Well, I want to know what the heck this version's vampires is.
Can we speak about the...
The Red Queen.
Whatever.
Do you know who...
I don't want to discuss it.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon me.
The world.
You met her.
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war.
WAZOO.
I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Brizzy Bones, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth.
Indeed.
He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I
The
used
throats
to
of the
drink it
unworthy.
from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished.
Hello,
for my
Brizzy.
deceit. During my penance, I rely
Ah, you
entirely
made it.
on my sweet Elizabeth.
Yes, I did make it. Absolutely. I had to change my password for YouTube because apparently I changed it 30 days ago and I completely forgot that I did. I mean, I didn't think to write it down, but I finally wrote it down. I have like a freaking little notebook of passwords and things from various websites that I'm on, but I
Debating
just...
if I should download Vamp.
Yeah, you should definitely download it. I have this physically. I got it like when it first came out. Now it's on PS Plus for free, quote unquote for free. I would say download it. I mean, you ain't got nothing to lose, especially given the fact that it's free on there. So, if you like choice laden RPGs, action RPGs, then yes.
Tell me about Elizabeth.
I do not wish to discuss.
Please, Sir William. I need to know.
After defeating a disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea. In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my
Very
body
true.
and infected
I owe
her
choices.
too. Forgive me, Elizabeth.
Yeah, too. Yeah, me too. That's one reason why I love RPGs so much.
Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood?
Elizabeth fled, and I felt
Okay, I'm reading faster than what the dialogue is. It's getting kind of drawn out.
Did you really suffer?
that was the only righteous path.
Do you not want to?
No. This hunger,
But I have to listen to some of it just to be
Long-winded
able to hear
dialogue in
everything.
this game kinda annoyed me.
empty without it.
Yeah, I agree.
Part of me for so long. All I want.
That's why I zoom through it when I know that it's reached a period. It's like I was speaking in Pixel Gamer Girl stream previously. It's like if you notice that is coming to an end with a period or exclamation point or whatever, you can immediately skip through it if you've already read through it. But if not, and it's still continuing the dialogue, then you'll end up missing some of what's being said, which is terrible. You would just think it would just go from one section to the next, but it's not like that in this, oddly enough.
You agreed.
Yes. Once I was.
How did you meet her?
Times were tough.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established it.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again.
To be eaten by the sun.
I've all but forgotten its colors.
Some of the dialogue you can skip, though.
I can walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
Oh, Loki.
Has the time come?
Yes.
Oh, so you're gonna stab him?
What difficulty are you playing on?
To see the sky a final time.
You know me, Lyrical. Easy.
Already are.
If I'm ever given the chance in a game to play on easy, I will play on easy. I will play on the easiest friggin' mode that I can.
I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
Unless there's something in the game, you know, that would be different from an easy mode. You know, like different trophies, achievements, if I want to go for those, or certain game modes or features where some games are like that. It's like, you can't experience this unless you end up going and turning, well, there goes his head. It's like, you can't experience this unless you end up going into this difficulty mode, like they did with like Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. It's like, you can't get the full experience of the Nemesis
Story
system.
mode. Yeah, I just
like,
started
whatever.
normal mode, lol. Lose your head.
I can't stand what I've become.
Exactly.
This healthy
Lose your head.
as you put it. The flames will pure.
It depends on the game, some are way too easy.
I won't allow this to happen.
Fire, fire.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever
Fire, fire, fire! Yeah! Wow.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Murden, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect.
I think you can still change
Marshall gave you.
the
Trust
difficulty,
me, the time is on our
or maybe not. Come join me in the fire.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no.
Well, why are you gonna go burn yourself?
Save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you. As long
Better
as
than
we must
burning
until I
yourself
find the
alive.
cure.
No idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to start the centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
The voice acting in this game is really good. I know that.
I can do this. Please.
Look at the bridge of his nose.
I believe you.
It's a very pointy nose.
This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
Because I'm mesmerizing you with my vampire stare. Now this is precious. I thought I was going to have to fight her when she picked up that sword, but no, she was just going to chop off the old man's head. So that works. But that was really cool, being able to explore a castle and actually being able to go to an area that had freaking daylight, for crying out loud.
For the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path you must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed.
There's a bunch of endings.
Champion bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest.
Yeah, I heard there's like 4 or 5, I believe.
My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Yay, I got a trophy, it's silver. Yeah, oh my god, I beat the game? Holy freaking shit, really? Dude. Oh man, the freaking...
The story ended up being stupid.
The critics are going by like rather jaggedly. That's stupid. Well, I guess it depends on the choices that you make in the game. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect to freaking finish the thing today. Well, I could have finished this on Pixel Gamer Girl's channel, but obviously that didn't happen. But it's okay. But that's kind of crazy, huh? Well, that's something. I'll definitely have to go back and end up playing it later to try to figure out, you know, other routes to take and whatnot. But I'll probably just go on YouTube and look at the other endings. You know, that's probably like where's the freaking music?
The whole thing about the Blood Queen was a big letdown.
Did you beat the game? Harry Patchboy, did you actually beat it? Because last I remember, you said you kind of just got tired of it after a while and then went to go play at something else.
Yeah, 3 times.
Oh, well, in that case, I've been playing this thing off and on since it came out, and this is the first time I actually beat it. I guess that depends on what route you go, I suppose. Like, if you can save at a certain point and then make other choices from that point instead of having to start all the way back over again.
Tried to get all endings.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Story mode. Epilogue.
Doesn't
Healthy
work that
carrier.
way.
Continue. Healthy carrier. Story mode. Huh. Well. Brizzy Bones, if you're still in the stream, I appreciate you subbing to the channel. Much obliged. Healthy carrier. Okay, so it just starts me back from where I left off at then. Right? Is that what this is? Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Okay then. Excellent then. Well, folks, it's about close to time for me anyways to kind of chill out for a bit before I head into work in a couple hours or so. So I guess I ended up finishing this at a good time, I suppose. So anyways, I'm going to be back tomorrow again, streaming probably Pillars of Eternity 2 once again, considering I've really gotten back into that. Yeah, no problem. Really appreciate everybody coming in, so on and so forth, and appreciate everybody else who would check out the archive version. But
have fun with your evening wood.
With your evening wood, yeah. Okay. Ha ha ha. Anyways, but yeah, well, I'm not in the lumber department. I'm not messing with wood. I'm in the freight department. Anyways, yeah, I spun that around 180 degrees. Thankfully, I didn't say 360 degrees because I would have been stupid. I would have been right back to square one again. But, anyways, I need to actually go check on my PC for a bit and make sure it's all working and running properly and not PMSing anymore. But I'm going to be back tomorrow at some point, probably maybe around the same time, maybe around like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, more than likely, streaming some of Pillars of Eternity 2. And I appreciate everybody coming out, and I will go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters. Have a lovely, lovely evening, day, afternoon, tonight, so on and so forth, next year, next month. All the lovely things here in the year of 2020, one of the worst years ever on the history of the planet Earth, and adios.